there are pre-built agents or platforms that allow you to use these technologies or these machine learning methods to apply them to your domain. One example would be a chatbot, and a chatbot uses certain aspects of machine learning to take these generalized inputs and kind of extract things like intent, the semantic nature of the statement, and so on. These things are very, very stupid, though. They're incredibly dumb in how they can apply themselves. So you have to really know the limitations and be able to set up and control the application of the technology. I'm sure you run into things like, you ask Alexa something in a certain way, and it doesn't understand that. And that Alexa, in a way, is the most sophisticated application of this technology. So to think that you can create a chatbot that's better than Alexa is definitely misguided. But you can create helpful agents in certain contexts that really ease the pressure in certain scenarios like customer service or sales, or other applications where you could use these pre-built, prefabricated platforms that allow you to look at content, analyze semantics or intent, and derive some use from it. The second use case is when you build your own machine learning algorithms. And why would you do that? You would do that because you have a lot of data from a certain stream, and you need to do analysis on this data, business analysis. And machine learning is very good at this. It can really spot patterns without you telling it anything. And this is called unsupervised learning. So if you give this type of neural net a lot of data, it basically starts to cluster patterns in its own quote-unquote mind into these kind of clusters which you can observe. And it has no pre-knowledge, obviously, because it lacks intelligence of any sort, of what those clusters mean, or why the data fits a certain way. And that's where you can come in as an analyst and say, oh, look, it's spotted this trend, and when I look at the data, I derive meaning from that trend. I see a lot of purchases in this product category when it's this time of day given this context, or whatever the pattern is. The machine learning didn't know that, but it told you that there's a pattern. You can now look at that cluster of information that it gathered for you, and you can derive analysis from that. And so it's very useful when you have large streams of data and you want to apply business analysis without any kind of preconceived notions as to what that is. So I would say those are two categories. One category is use existing systems, things like language analysis, image analysis, and so on, and applying it to your application or product in specific contexts or domains. And the second is data analysis, where you don't have necessarily a preconceived notion of what you want to get out of it, but you want to spot trends or spot indicators that you can, through a combination of business analysis, derive meaning from and actionable decisions from.